Hi, my name is María Paula Ducuara and my presentation is about freedom of expression in China in times of coronavirus. The question I want to answer is, how did the censorship in China influence the spread of the virus around the world? In China, there is no freedom of the press. Journalists pay attention to the orders of the Communist Party. When you fight for this freedom, journalists lose because the judges are communists too. There is only one news agenda, one licensed television station, and one official newspaper. From this, news is broadcast for the whole country, and publications are reviewed by censor and require authorization. Reporters Without Borders say that reporting the danger of the coronavirus means assuming the consequences of the state. Let us remember that the virus began in mid-December, but it was only until January 21 that the official newspaper of the Communist Party mentioned the pandemic in an article on the page 2. The communists have silenced negative coverage by eliminating articles and public opinion. When China was on red alert for the virus, social networks said that the life in Wuhan was getting better, but this was a lie. Journalists knew that the people were dying, so they declared a people's war on the government. The reporters decided to work independently and set up news offices in parking lots and hotels. However, most of these publications were eliminated and some of these cases were denied by the police. Despite this, citizens in support of the journalists participated in an online protest and demanded freedom of expression, but the Center of the Internet Security and Computerization closed down many of these sites. In addition, the Communist Party decided to silence the pandemic because the beginning of the Chinese New Year and the political merits of the moment were more important to them. In this video, the New York Times reveals how journalists and citizens create secret portals to fight censorship in their country.
Social media networks like YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter are blocked in China. But internet-savvy people use techniques that allow them to repost censored content to these platforms while staying under the radar of authorities. They're creating a visual archive by preserving videos like this one, showing overwhelmed hospitals.
YY is a live broadcast platform in China and started censoring keywords related to the coronavirus pandemic on December 21st the last year. This happened one day after doctors tried to warn the public about the virus, which at the time was unknown and confusing. WeChat is an application similar to WhatsApp. This app censors content related to the coronavirus and extends the coverage of the censorship in February 2020. The content included criticisms of the government, rumors, and speculative information about the pandemic. Finally, rules were censored that called for the possibility of names for the virus and search of information, such as a medical specialist. This was very serious because the censorship of these rules prevent vital communication related to the description and prevention for the contagion, which generate a large numbers of infected people. One of these consequences that can be attributed to the censorship is that the number of the people infected and the number of the deaths. Many of these countries were not and are not prepared for the virus.